Welcome to Business Time, the main stage for your business.
Hello and welcome to a new episode of our podcast. And today, if you want to buy and acquire real estate in one of the most interesting places in the world, the UAE and especially Dubai, this is the episode for you. I want to welcome to our episode Anurag
Thank you,
Chaturvedi. Hey
Riaz.
Anurag, how are you?
I'm good, God. How are you?
Thank you very much for coming to this podcast.
Thank you so much for inviting me over here.
Great. So I want to first of all introduce you. You are the head of sales at SKC Real Estate. It's an amazing company that helps mostly Indian investors, but investors from all over the world to come and invest here in
Exactly.
Dubai, in the most in this amazing place. You know, we both live for how long, and we really enjoy it. So before we begin talking about real estate, tell me please a little bit about yourself and how you even got to this world of real estate.
Yeah, I joined SKC 6 months before. This is the company started by my sister-in-law. So I accompanied her and we have started as I'm here as a head of sales over here. So I'm leading the sales and I have a past experience of real estate. I have worked in different companies in real estate in my earlier experience of work. So, and I have graduated from Mumbai and after that I've been working in different companies. So I decided to join SKC and now we are heading as 6 months now and we are planning our next roadshow. So that's been my journey with SKC so far. It's been a fruitful journey. We are doing some good jobs over here. We have closed some good deals as well in the past 6 months. And we are here to grow and learn and grow.
So Anurag, you know, first of all, lovely to see this story of yours. And if you could tell us a little bit about SKC, your company, because I understand it's a family company with a
Exactly.
very nice story. So share it with us, please.
Yeah, so SKC is the initials of my father, Suresh Kailashnath Chaturvedi. From there, the name comes. We are a new company, and with the vision we are having is to knowledge about the process to the investors, and to with the innovation, how can ease the process of purchasing a property, buying, selling, and renting the property in Dubai. Basically, seeing the current market trends, we are there in the market for last 1 year, and I have joined last 6 months before the team. So we are with the vision that we can innovate and we can do some process, we can streamline from end to end things we can supply to the customer so that we can ease their process of buying a property in
Amazing. So
Dubai.
let's really talk about that, about buying a property in Dubai, buying it good, buying it in the right way. And you know, I feel that sometimes when people coming from abroad to Dubai, they are like have these problems with it because they're saying, "Oh,
Mm.
it's not my home country. I'm not familiar with the market. I'm not familiar with everything that's going on in UAE." So could you just explain us a little bit, even for Indian investors that maybe listen to us right now, what are the things that they need to know? Why is it so good for them to have an investment in Dubai as of now?
So I will give you a brief with the reference of the Indian investors, as we mentioned, for the Indian public. So the thing is that Indians are the highest investors in the Dubai real estate market. The current scenario is, and as we say, like earlier, we have seen that 2014 trends about the real estate market price. I think this is the best time to invest for them. And I'm not saying only because as a broker, I'm representing the brokers, but I'm saying because of the current scenarios. As we see Sheikh Mohammed's D33 agenda, we have seen golden visa, 10 years of golden visa, and we are seeing the infrastructure, the developments, the tourism, the highest of the tourisms, and we are seeing S33 by Sheikh Hamdan, which they launched. They are bringing the best of schools and universities in Dubai. I think this all was not there before. It's now, it's present over here now. So this trend, which the people have in a mind that this trend is going to exhaust, it with for another 2 to 3 years, it will not last long. I think that answers these questions. That this is the time you have to do. People, I believe the investors in they have their fear that it's some foreign country. If we invest over here, what about our investments? So we can say there are rules and regulation. You see the DLD departments, they are protecting the rights of the developer as well as the investors. The investments, they have a channels for the investments. If you are investing in particular way of in a knowledgeable way in a right process, your investment is safe, your investment is not going. And I think like EMA, Shoba, Demag, they are the reputed developers. Even the new developers are coming up in another market, and there is no, I think, stories heard about of a default or anything because of the rare in place and every regulations. So I think Dubai being the safest city for the citizens, I think it is the safest city for the investment as well. As we move further, we can see more global investment in Dubai because of the global acceptance of Dubai. Recently, they have been Friday and Saturday weekends. They moved to Saturday and Sunday due to the global acceptance. So that is the way of Dubai is saying that they are welcoming the outside people to come and invest. Ease of business setup over here. So they are ease to business setup. They can start their business with a very reliable resource, the visa. So these are the things that they are welcoming the people. So I want people to understand that the city which welcomes you, which is making you feel at home, which, and I think connectivity as well, we can connect that. It's been a 3 hours flight from Mumbai to Delhi and other places. It's a very near country. So with the connectivity as well and the new Maktoum airport, everything that is coming up, the main goal is that they want you to come and invest. They want you to come over here. They are here to stay. They are planning for the future. They are not planning for the next 5 years or 10 years. They are planning for the next 50 and 100 years to come.
Definitely. So let's try to break it down a little bit because you said many
Yeah,
great things here.
exactly.
Let's try to break it down because let's start with investors. Okay. Let's say if I don't want to move my home country, I don't want to live India, I don't want to live where I live, but I want to use my money in place when I can get appreciation, where I can get good ROI, and where I can get good return for my money, for my investment. Why is Dubai for you is one of the best way to do it?
Exactly. Good questions that I was wanted to answer this. Because see, the current scenario, if you don't want to move here, I see many investors who have the savings, who have the funds with them, the businessmen over there in India, who doesn't want to move. Their business has set up, their family is over there. They don't want to move, they want returns. I think if you see in the current Dubai scenario, they have many different kinds of projects. They have projects which are giving you a guaranteed return of interest on your investment. Like it's like around 8 to 10%, you're getting a guarantee. The capital appreciation with all the points which I mentioned in just a one go. So all that points which are there, you are going to have a capital appreciation for sure. In the market, current market scenario, I think 20 to 30% with the gaming culture which is Dubai is accepting, which was not earlier. The Win Casino in Ras Al Khaimah, which is coming. I think with that, the prices in Ras Al Khaimah is going. So it is now, it's not currently only in Dubai, it's expanding. It's going to Sharjah as well. The new developments are coming in Sharjah, Ras Al Khaimah, Ajman. You take it these places. So even if you don't want to come and stay, there is a right time to put your money to get the capital appreciation. I think guaranteed return on that. And the new areas when it gets developed, it's the right time to invest at that particular time. I know that many people will fear that okay, when this after 3 years the market will down, we will buy. But I'm guaranteeing you this market is going to go up and up and up from here. It's not going to stop. So it's a good time before you miss out on these rates, because the shortages is there. The population is going to come in. So you have to, as an investor, you have to see these points that okay, the public is going over there, the infrastructure is, the development is going, and with the economic development happening over here, with the VAT, with the taxes are coming in. So you have to understand that this is the time you can invest your money for the capital appreciation, the rise in the property. And so I just feel, even if you're not going to stay, to get the returns, which the general returns which you get in your bank rates and everything, I think this is the best time you can invest and get the appreciation for your property.
Definitely.
Even with the rentals will be increasing very soon. Like if the property price and the population comes in, the rentals is going to increase. So you can rent out your property and can do that.
Definitely. So let's talk also about the population that's supposed to come in because people are also looking sometimes for a place to build their business, to create their, their new page in their book, and I feel that Dubai is one of the best way to do it. So how is Dubai for you? What do you think are their advantages for someone that wants to live here and move and buy a house to live in it?
I think Dubai gives you a picture of a larger than life image. When you come to Dubai, you see the glamour, you see the safety, you see everything. And securities wise, like if you can see at the night, the people can travel. There are the clubs which are people go and party. There is a safe security, even with the rules and regulations, traffic regulations. If you see, there are highly fines and penalties over here if you break a rule. So people are aware of that. They are in a secure environment. You see the police, the accident reports and everything. You see a safe and secure environment you feel over there. And with the government policies, the ease of business setup, with the visa they are providing, that you can get a residency visa over here as soon as you set up your business. Then the ease to doing, like you can about the marketing. And there's an initial phase of Dubai which were restrictions. Now it is more opening up for the investors to come. So again to the point that they want the people to come and do business. They are creating a space for the investors to come and grow with them. They see any place, if you go any other places, you can grow where the other person is growing as well. If you go up city which is already grown, which is already there saturated, and they are not welcoming, they have their own sets, but this is a place where it is growing. So it's more important you join this place and you grow with them. So with the all the policies will which will be favorable to you, they want the suggestions, they are looking for that. And if you come and do a set up a business, it will be a great option. So
So that's great, but I wanted to talk to you about a little bit about the options you have, because in Dubai you have many options for real estate, because you can buy in many different
communities,
communities.
exactly.
Some of them are not even ready yet. They can be ready in 2 years from now or even more. You can buy, as you said, in the different Emirates, in different developers. There are many developers here.
Exactly.
So can you just give us a few tips to how can we choose the best property for us?
Yeah. So there are certain developers which are known to the Indian market like Danube, Shoba, EMA, Damac. So Ellingtons, they are being known to the markets. Currently, they are all these setups. There are new developers who is been coming, and there are floods of new developers coming in Dubai market currently. So setting up to know if it's good to invest, you can see the construction linked plan. Like how is the new developer giving you the payment plan if you're buying an off plan property. So if he's asking for a money upfront, you can be sure like what will be the construction, the area of the construction, past history. You can know about the developer. You can study about the developer, and all the information about the developers are available in the market currently. With the DLD, they have registered, they have a news, they have a deposits over there that the developer has to be placed for the starting any construction. So the DLD has make sure that your money doesn't go away. Like your money has not been utilized to funds the project. So that is a very big security for the investors who are investing in off plan, that they can do that. And there are secondary market as well, which are ready units which are going to be sold. So if anybody who wants to come and stay, they can go for the secondary. But current scene, I would suggest to go for the offline properties, which will help you to pay in a long term and you can get the good returns on it. Because see, the communities I can mention is about the Dubai South, where the Maktoum airport is coming up. So that is the area which is going to grow. Dubai land, we can say. And the business way which is already been there, but different projects are coming up. Now there is an Heart of Europe project which is coming on the Dubai Islands, which are 300 islands all over. They have the 7 islands and they are developing over there, and which are giving a guaranteed return as well. So there are different project, and I can say there are project for everyone person. Like everyone can buy according to their needs. Like what if you require the, I say if you are looking for returns, you can go for that. If you are looking and coming for settling over here, you can do that. If you are looking for ultra luxury, we have branded residence as well. There are many new developers who are bringing with the branded residence. And then if you are looking for like penthouses and the hotels, apartments, we are also having that. So they are flooded with the options. Is as per your requirement, you can go around and you can help that. So where the SKC comes in, like if you have a requirement, just let us know. We can tailor as per your requirement and we can provide you the
Amazing.
investments.
So that's definitely the place to go. The place to go to someone professional who knows what he's doing, who knows the
Exactly.
market. So that's where you come in. I want to also discuss, because you mentioned it briefly, what you're saying right now, the financing options. Because I
Yeah.
know that many developers said in off plan they have many financing offers. Some of them say 1% every month. Some of them say something different. Some of them guarantee ROI. They even can pay you the ROI. So can you just give us a quick brief on what kind of financing options we have, and also how much money should I have, like minimum amount of money to even invest in Dubai?
So as about the financing, I can say as a SKC, we take care of your financing. If you have the money, just let us know. We are coming to your place. We will come to you. We will hand over all the end-to-end supply, like to your buying, to your title deeds, to get it registered. We done everything for them, for our investors. So as you say about the payment plan, there are different payment plans like 60/40, 70/30, post handover payment plans. Like if you have to on the handover payment plan. So there are different payment plans. Every developer goes with their. So I think there are 1% payment plan as well with the many developers who is saying per month 1%. So there are different. There is no strictness to the payment plans as per se. It's the developer's choice how he is offering the payment plan, and as the customer requires, he can negotiate on the payment terms as well with the developer if he's willing to open to it. And with the amount you ask to invest, I think it depends on the requirement. If you're going for a studio, let's say it's around the 750 to 900K market currently trends. Then if you go for one bedroom, it's around 1.5, 1.3 to 1.8 million something. Then it's go further. So if you are going for offline, you get a payment plan. So initially you have to pay 10%, which will be around, let's say 90,000 something if you are buying in studio. And then for another 4% for the DLD, so it's come around 1.5 for the initial investments if you are going to buy a studio or some studio. So that much is the amount you must have and to pursue further.
Right. So that's some good data and information for everyone that listens to us right now. And I also wanted to maybe explain a little bit about the process because you said it earlier. It's it's relatively very easy to buy
Exactly.
a real estate in Dubai. What is the process? Let's say I just want to buy a one bedroom on Business Bay. I have the money, I have everything. What is the process I should go through from the day I want to buy to the day I already have the keys of the apartment on my hands?
Sure. So there is a one set, like if you're buying an offline or a ready property. If you go for a ready property, there are Form A and Form B which you have to fill, and then you have to confirm with the seller and the buyer. And once the deal is closed, you can have the key and you can go for and stay. That's a very simple process. We can get registered immediately. If you go for a offline options, there is the payment plans option as I suggested earlier. You have to pay around like 10%, then initial down payment or 20%, whichever is the developer offering. You have to pay 4% DLD, and then there is a registration fees. Then you can start your process of the payment plan, which will come every 3 months or a next month, every month payment plan. And I think if it's and you can see the handover date. Like if you are investing currently in a project which are starting now, let's say they have a 3 years payment plan. So initially you pay 10% and 4% DLD, you get it registered yourself. Then you can initially pay 5% and whatever the payment plan is. And after 3 years post handover, you have to pay around 40% and 30% remaining on the handover, and you can have the key and you can invest and you can resell it. And the great option is you can resell it before as well. As the rule, if you pay a 40%, you get a register and you get your title deed as well.
All right. So if you paid for 40% of from the property, I can resell it, and
And
I can
yeah,
resell it for obviously more than I paid at the
yeah,
beginning
exactly,
because
for
it's
the
already on a.
appreciation. That's mostly investors are doing. They are buying a property, offline properties, and when they see the appreciation, they take the exit and they move to the next investment. So this is the current trends, because as we are moving across the time, the prices are going to increase because more of the developers, more of the new projects coming up. So with that, investments is going to value more. So that will be the right process to go through. Like if you go with the payment plan, you get a process right, you get your investment value returns, you get your profits. It's time you can exit and you can move on to the next project. So that's the how investors can work around their money.
Well, it sounds amazing, Anurag. And really, I wanted to discuss with you about something very unique that you guys at SKC are doing. You are doing roadshows in India. You are coming to India with all the information you gathered, with the market research you are making, and you're going to meet the investors in person to help them create their new investment in India. So, if you could just tell us a little bit where this idea came from and what can we expect in these roadshows.
So basically, the ideas for the roadshow comes in where we see that Indian investors who are coming in and investing in Dubai. So as the many brokers are coming and saying that we want the Indian investments, they are pitching that. We try to move further and we just want to connect with them. And what as our core values as our company is to give the knowledge about the process to the investors, like how is the process is working, how their investment will work, like what is the gap over we see is it that we are pitching the investment opportunity to them. We are not saying which areas are there, how it is. We are not giving the knowledge about the investment to them. Like we can say that you come and invest in business way, you will get this much return and you will have your investment. But why business way? Why not Dubai South? Why not Dubai Land area? Why not any other area? So that is the gap, that to explain the process, why this area we are selecting, how it will be impact, which are the new projects coming up over around that area, why it is going to grow and why it is been like this, the rentals, why it is going to rentals will be increasing. So we want to get the knowledge to the investors, and we can do that when we meet them. If we give them the normal practice, if we call them and we cannot explain them over the call, so we want to come and meet them to answer their questions. That's why the roadshow we have arranged. We can answer your question, we can understand your requirement. We don't want to pitch until we hear them their requirement, and we want to cater the investment opportunity as per their requirement. So we will meet them, we will present them the opportunity, then we want them to invest with us. And we take care of a unique proposition is we take care of the end to end requirement. If you are in India, we will take the full accountability of from your end to take the money and everything, the financial requirements, every requirements from till the property handover to you. And we are further after that as well. If you want to resell the properties with us, we are there for you. So we want to build a long lasting relations with our investors. We are just don't want us our investors to utilize the investors just to come and buy. We want to create a long lasting relation with them. We want them to come and invest with us and again and again. So that's what in the idea in the mind. That's why we planned a roadshow in Mumbai in JW Marriott on 12th and 13th of October. We are coming to Mumbai with the great options for the investments for our investors. We want everyone in India and Mumbai to come up and visit us as and let us know what is your requirement, what are your questions, and we will be having a little book about the informative book we are also planning from SKC to give them a brief about the Indian investment, about the presence of Indians in the Dubai market currently. I see as a Indians, I would say that if you during the festival, Diwali coming up, you can see the Mankool area, how it's light up. So Dubai government accepting us like over here, the festivals we celebrate. You see the public in the Mankool area, the streets, they have lightened up their balconies. So it's a very homely feeling over here. They have able to give us, provide us. As an Indian, we walk around, we see our community people over there. There are small communities that set up over here. So it feels a very homely environment over here, apart from the away from the city, our country. So away from our country, if we are getting that feelings and we are getting all the luxuries and the facilities we want, I think that's a great place to invest and come and settle in. You can get a ease of business setup. You are getting your home feeling over here. You are not far away from your country. It's in like a 3 hours flight from your here to and there are very frequent flights as well. So I think it gets your all boxes tick. If you just see as an investor, what will I look? Do I have an ease of setting up a business over there? I can do business over there. Yeah, you can. Do I have the medical facilities, schools and colleges over there? It's there. Do I have a security for my family? It's there. Do I have a connectivity back home if I need any emergency? It's there. So I think an individual and as a family person, it's great propositions to invest and come and settle over there. So my suggestion is if you have any requirements, if you have any questions, let us know. We are here for you. We can explain it further why and which area is good for you, because we don't want them to just invest with us. We want to invest correctly. We want them to return their uh, returns on their investments. So we want that. We want to create a long relation with our investors, not just for a particular deal. So that's the trend we see in current real estate market, that investors they just pull the investor in and they leave them and has like they connect with the developer and they just leave the investors. So investor has to struggle for getting a unit that size. This That's a struggle for the investor. The agent will just connect when the developer, he will wait for the particular payment amount, percentage of payment, he will take their commission and will exit. He will not take over further requirements, like if you want to connect, if you want a unit, if you want any suggestion about the payments, if you want to visit the site or anything. I'm saying random things about, like, if you want to resell it, if you are stuck with somewhere, we take care of everything for that. We have great team with us. We can take care of all your requirements even after the deal is done. Like after the sales services also, we are there for you.
Amazing. So definitely very good to hear. You also briefly mentioned the book you are planning to write and to publish very soon. So could you
Yes.
just elaborate a little bit on it?
It's still in the process, the book we are preparing. So we are planning to launch it soon. We have not confined the date and we have not finished the writing as per se. So, but it will be an informative book about the current Dubai real estate, the maps and the areas we can see. And yeah, exactly, it will be about give you the insights about the investments where you can, about the data, the past datas we have available, and about our journey in SKC, how we can accompany you with your investment, how we can help you with your investments. So that will give you a brief about that book. There will be informative book about the Dubai and the real estate trends in the current market.
Anurag, we've been speaking a lot about the Dubai real estate here, and I wanted to ask you, as being a part of a real estate company, what are the challenges you are facing running this company here in the UAE, maybe in this market? What are the challenges you are facing?
I think the current real estate market in Dubai needs bit of more of a professionalism. I think that's the challenge we are facing, because I see the current new market players like a Farhan from Revo Reality. We can see Farouk from Springfields. We can see Dr. Anand Menon from Amin. These are setting a current great market trends for us. Like Farhan is doing charities with the profits, and they are playing in sports. Then you arrange a sports event. I think real estate currently is being too glamorized over here in Dubai real estate. So with the all the launches, events, parties, and funds, and that it's been too glamorized. We want to kindly missing the on the professional part of it, and as a for a new players to come up and catch up for that, it becomes real. As we can see, some new developers hiring different all influencers and different faces just for marketing, which is a very good process to market. Like we, but instead of doing a podcast giving them the knowledge, so we have been, like, you can see the old market practice have been the cold calling, which has been banned by the now the government, and they have imposed a fine. It's moved to the digital marketplace now. You see more of the reels people are making. They are trying to connect to the investors. They are getting a famous, like, viral over the reels and the content they are creating, and they are able to reach to the investors. So that is the benefit of it, but that is a challenge as well. There are wrong practices which are also happening, like there are followers and everything which you are going through. So we are like see the current old market practices like cold calling and everything. Now it's getting better. Like we can create a reel, we can connect with the many people over the Instagram, we can get a recognitions over that. So that is a good practice. We are digitally evolving. There is an innovation in place. So that's the current like we are not stagnant and stable on the same practices. We are growing further in a real estate. That's the challenge we are accepting, and we are moving it further on that.
Amazing, amazing. So definitely, it's amazing to see the market moving, and also the people who was running this market moving as well. Listen, Anurag, it's been a pleasure, but we are coming to the end of this interview. There
Thank
is
you.
anything else you would like to share for the people that listen to us right now that want to invest in Dubai? Maybe some of your final thoughts.
Yeah, we are coming to Mumbai right now. We are planning a roadshow on 12th and 13th of October in JW Marriott Juhu. Please come visit us. We have great proposals of investments for us, for you. We want you to come and visit us in Mumbai. We are coming in Mumbai at JW Marriott Juhu on 12th and 13th of October. So you can come and visit us, and we have great proposals of investments for you. So please connect with us. We, as per your requirement, we can cater the investments and we can move forward.
Amazing. So we'll
Thank you.
also add the details for you on the bottom of this page, so you can see everything. You can
Sure.
get your links and everything, and get in touch with you. Anurag Chaturvedi from SKC Real Estate. Thank you very much for this
Thank you so
conversation.
much.
It's
Thank
been a
you for
pleasure
having.
having you here.
Thank you so much for having
Thank
me.
you. And thank you for listening. See you next time. Bye bye.
Welcome to Business Time, the main stage for your business.